Hi, chat. I almost missed this, but we're here. I need to get things set up. Ah! Shit! 2022. Is it day 2? No. Ah! Okay, we'll get that ready to go. This ready to go. And how much time do we have? Oh, it's open. I'm 4 seconds late. Okay, looks like base 64. What is the sum of the priorities of those item types? Okay. First contains this. Okay, obviously, cool. This first compartment contains this. Why do we know that? How do we know how big the compartments are? First half of the characters. Okay, so it's splitting in half. Prioritize the arrangement. Each item can be converted to a priority. Lowercase items A through Z have 1 through 26. Okay. Priority item. Okay, it's the sum of the unique item in both things. Okay. Grab our test case because that's going to be important today. It's supposed to end in the R. Yep. Supposed to start with H. Okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna use counter. We have to find the overlap of things that are 1. The easiest way to do this. Actually, if we do the counter of the whole thing, will it be 2? No, because we could have it in one but not in the other. Oh, we can just do K for KV in h1.items if V equals 1. And then we have a total here. Is lower than Dumb syntax error. Integer division. Not enough values to unpack. Music's a little loud today. But we'll just have to deal. The JQ string. The only item that appears in both compartments is uppercase L. Oh, appears in both items. Oh, it's just, yeah. Ah, die! It's supposed to be capital A. Sick, on to part 2. Damn, wasted a bunch of time doing stupid shit there. Groups of 3. Group of 3 L's, the badges. The only item type carried by all 3 L's. Okay, so it's in chunks of 3 lines, but it's the same dealio. Okay. There's a take n thing. I don't remember how to do it, so we are instead going to do a loop. What is our expected for part 2? Let's go. Okay. That wasn't so bad. How do we do? Decent. Top 1,000. Okay, now we can say hi to chat. Sorry about that. Start of the stream was a little chaotic. I totally forgot about Advent of Code today. But I got here just in time. So let me say hi to everyone. D-Dels was here. Yes, and hello. Kevin's here. Wilbo. Large Popping. Useless Pony. Hello. Walker Codes. Good to see you again. Fixter Jake. Cutting a bit close. Yeah, too close. Way too close. Luke Lane. Hello. Velo Kudari. How's it going? Grundu of Weir. How's it going? Maybe you fell in the shower again? I didn't fall in the shower today. I was very careful getting out of the shower today, in fact. Mikey Man, hello. New keyboard, it's actually the old keyboard. The split keyboard is here. I type faster on this one, so I use it for AOC. Tofu, hello. Pylang, how's it going? Victor, hello. Aneurysm, how you doing? Nah, you say hi to us? Yeah, I goofed. I bad streamer today. I sorry. Oh, man, I don't know the right way to do this. There's like a take 3. I think there's something in tools for this. But this next shit works. I think it's new in 3.11 actually. No, maybe not. New in 3.10? Pairwise? No, we want like n-wise. Well, this works. This works. The take recipe. Take n. I slice n. Not quite. Not quite. I want a loop of take n. I want like continually take n. But whatever. This works. Okay, let me put this into my remedy. And then we'll do the SQLite. Oh, I don't know how we're gonna do SQLite. Oh, there's no good set operations. And they're variable width. Good. Pizza Force, that's not a nice thing to say. Be less of a dickhead. And goodbye. How are we gonna do this in SQLite? We could essentially need to fold. Part 2 is actually easier. Yeah, part 2 is easier. Part 1 is harder. Wolfred, hello. Drunk Time Lord, how's it going? 900 in part 2? Yeah, pretty good. Python makes me a lot of money, so I'm gonna keep on writing it? Yeah. Python makes me a shit ton of money, so I'm gonna keep on writing it. Oh, ain't that the fucking truth? Why do you write Python? Because I've unlocked the infinite money cheat. Day 3, part 1. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do part 2 in SQLite. I don't know how I'm going to do part 1. That one seems a lot harder to represent in SQL. But I think it's doable, so we are going to make it happen. My rough strategy is to... Oh, you know what? I can make a solution in part 1 that applies nicely to part 2. I think what I'm going to do is self-join. Essentially, go line by line, but get 2 columns of each thing. And then inner join on ourselves so that we can transpose them. And then pivot each of the lines into a table and then do a cross join based on group ID. That's the plan. This is gonna be real tricky. Sessica says, what happened on part 2? Part 2 is just easier. The reason part 1 is a lot slower is I built counters for no reason. Actually, let's go back and fix that before we commit this. There's no reason for these counters here. These are slow. I misread the problem. If I would have read the problem properly, I would not have had this problem. Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to do this either. I don't know if SQLite has a char value function. Here, let's get this faster timing for part 1. We'll get rid of this so that we can amend the commit and pretend like we got it that way the first time. README part 1. A world without sets. Yeah, we don't have sets, so it's gonna be tricky. Why does doing a standard for loop make part 2 so much easier? Is there a way to do it? With a for loop? Or are you talking about in like a different language? Because a different language, yeah, a standard for loop's pretty easy because you could just I plus or minus 3. Yeah. Yeah. A loop by number actually does sound kind of nice. Because this is a little jank. I mean, it works. So who cares? Day 3, part 2. Zithrius, thank you for the resub at 21 months. It's good to see you again. Hopefully you are doing well. Do the curse thing? No, I refuse to do the curse thing. Weed sauce, Lotho. So 2,000 words for my thesis. I deserve a break. You do indeed. Larry, hello, hello. How you doing? Not still in focus mode, but I'm in think thonk mode. I'm in how the fuck am I gonna do this in SQLite mode? How am I gonna do this in SQLite? Ugh. Currently hitting my database score second functional dependencies. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Tifu? I'm doing alright. I still feel like shit. I was really dizzy today. The problem with like thinking I might have a concussion is like you're not really supposed to drive when you have a concussion. So even if I did have one, I guess I could take a lift and think about that. But I don't know. I'm doing alright. I'm feeling fine. I know they hate functional language stuff, but I'm really happy I spent 2020 to learn Java streams. Oh god, Java streams. Actually, I feel like the Java streams are kind of okay. Ish. I much prefer like link expressions in C#, which are basically Java streams but not shitty, and with actual syntax stuff. Did I drive? I did go to the grocery store, which was a couple blocks away. I was about to say, looks like shitty link. Yeah. Edwin stream codes and dies. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. That's oddly specific. There's no way Twitch TOS is okay with that. Akamo, hello, hello. MOTD is wrong? Fuck. Or today is wrong, probably. Yeah, it's because I started... That's because I started stream with 30 seconds before the problem went live. I started the problem 6 seconds late. Is the title wrong too? I am just going to remove the day number from the title. That way it is accurate without me having to update it. Yeah, the con's intentional. It's a little in-joke from our stream. What's my score for day 3? Not great. I mean, alright. Not up to my standards, but you know, top 500 is not bad for part 2. Yeah. Man, day two I was in a real bad headspace. Yeah. I maybe should have gone to the doctor yesterday. But I don't know, I'm feeling better now. Has Eric stopped by? He hasn't been by today. He was here yesterday though. It's fish season, what do you mean? So the joke about COD is my Twitter handle is Code with Anthony, which is not my branding. I wanted it to be Anthony Writes Code, and I signed up for all the other platforms before I did Twitter last for whatever reason. So YouTube, Twitch, Gmail, some other platform that I don't use anymore. OnlyFans. Those are all Anthony Writes Code, but when I went to sign up for Twitter, the character limit prevented me from having Anthony Writes Code as a handle. And if I would have been within the character limit, it would have been Anthony Writes Cod, and we make jokes about that. Adrian CGG says, "What's the best way to import packages in Python?" With the import statement? This is a trick question? I don't know what you mean. I need to ask Eric why he engineers the test examples to pass even if your logic is slightly flawed. Yeah, he does that intentionally. His example yesterday was fucking great. There were 3 ways you could get it wrong and have the example spit out the right answer. Oof. And I did all 3 of those the wrong way. So kudos to that one, because goddamn, that was clever. All right. Okay. So today's SQLite is going to be a tricky one. I'm going to put the small input in here just so that we can debug something that's not so massive to get started. Input 2. Okay. So my first thought is to parse lines. Actually, we could we could so here's kind of the sketch of the idea of what I want to do. I think that if so the original input looks like this kind of. You can have all sorts of different things. What I essentially want to turn this into is these chunks as our data here. And assume that's actually half and not slightly fucked up. So I want to do this. Now, the problem with SQLite is I basically need to do a 1-pass parse to get those like this, to have each of the pairs next to each other. Once I have this, these will essentially have an ID for the line that they're in. And then I can take this data and turn it into the character ID. Well, maybe this should be 1A, 1B. And then this would be 1A. That's confusing. I shouldn't have used A there. Hello. And then I can get character per character, and then I can do a cross join from this to this and figure out what things are common. That's how I think I can fudge set operations. Maybe. This is probably another one I'm going to be able to do via work stuff pretty easily. Nice, nice. I want to say there's 3 ways to fuck up to get 15 on day 2. I think I did all of them multiple times. Yeah, same. I saw on Twitter from pathlab or path. Well, just never import pathlab and you don't have to worry about it. That's my strategy. Akma says make a push please. So I push at the end of the stream. Eric has told me that I shouldn't push until the end of the stream. So I did today's in 10 seconds? What? That feels like cheating. There's no fucking way. Did they have AI solve the problem? Is that how they did it? Oh, this is 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Oh. Yeah, they 100% cheated. They 100% cheated. There's no fucking way. Yeah, they 100% cheated. There's literally no way. Yeah, there's no fucking way. There's no way you could solve that in 10 seconds. Reading enough to split the string in half? Yeah. Yeah. They 100% cheated. Okay, anyway. How am I gonna do this? It's easier to just do it way. Clockwork Giacomo, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Actually, maybe there's like common character in two strings sequel. I doubt there's a way to do this. Oh. Yeah, that's essentially what I was going to do. That's a procedure. We can't do that. Common letter between two strings. It's going to be in Java. Yeah, that is also the same idea I was going to do. Okay. I think I could actually do it all in one pass, and then I don't need to... Oh, but then I need a real complicated state machine. Sandra says, how do you cheat? Oh, okay. Maybe I don't want to say cheat, but if you threw it through AI to solve it, that feels like cheating. You're not actually really solving the problem. What does their Twitter say? Fully automated solving and submission using OpenAI. Ugh. Yeah, they're using GPT. That feels cheating. I don't know. Even that should take longer than 10 seconds? I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't feel in the spirit of things. But I don't know. We'll have to hear what Eric says. Is Googling cheating? No. But having AI solve the problem for you, like, doesn't feel like it fits the spirit of advent of code. Okay. I need to... How am I gonna do this? Maybe I should not try and complicate this. Yeah, let's do this slightly easier. Okay, line left or I left right. Oh, those are gonna be keywords. LR rest. -1 null this. Select nn.I plus 1. I need to find the length of the line. I think it's length in this. Oh, but we don't actually want that. Oh god. Select inster. Oh, I'd used hard-coded things here. I think it's inster. Six. So divided by 2 subster. Right, it is 1 indexed, and this is the size, so that's actually kind of helpful. Subster n.rest1 inster nn.rest char 10 divided by 2. That gets us the left-hand side of the string. It's our length, and then subster nn.rest 1 plus inster nn.rest char 10. That should get us our line halves, I think. Let's see what this gets us so far. Nine, 8. Got a syntax error somewhere. I'm guessing it's a parenthesis problem. Yeah. Actually, don't care about the rest column. Why'd the last row fuck up? Everything else looks right. What the hell happened here? Oh, it chops off the last row. No? Well, that's weird. Oh boy. Really involves someone actually knowing what they're searching for. Yeah. Do you recommend a SQL course? I've just learned by using it myself. What's the difference between Googling and using OpenAI? I think you know the answer to that. Walker Code says I'm using a no good, very bad language with no useful standard packages. Go. Yeah. Yeah. Seems the top people are going to move on to using AI to solve. Well then fuck that. Yeah, that feels cheating. Can't see how Eric will prevent that. Maybe get more creative. I think Eric will just forbid them. That's what I want to see him do. Yeah, like if if streaming it on Twitch is cheating, then using AI to solve the problems isn't in the spirit. Eric said he fed it into AI things, didn't get anything meaningful. Some people have better training. Yeah, people have, better stuff. The 10-second one has been removed. Good. Fuck that noise. Damn, Moomy is I saw their icon. Look, they were pretty high up. Yeah. Nice. I'm pretty sure I've fallen off. Yeah. How do I? No, it's still there. Still there. If 7 people make AI top 100s, that 7 people are knocked off the leaderboard who may have really tried. I don't think that AI solves should be allowed. That doesn't feel like the spirit of AOC. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with my code here? Oh. How did this even work? This has to be divided by 2. It just looked like it worked, but it definitely did not. That looks a little bit better. Vlerp. Vlerp. Last row. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now that we have them in this, I need to somehow convert them into, I need to fold them. Details. What? What do you mean? Is it off by 1? Or are you stream delayed? Yeah, no, this is fine. This one's fucked. This one's fine. But what does this give me? How does this help me? Or do I pivot and try and do it all in one parse? Because I feel like pivoting one thing into a table is easy. Pivoting 2 into a table is kind of tricky. Well, we can just start it and see where it goes. I think I essentially need a with recursive. We need the I. We need a bit for whether it's left or not. And we need a character, and we need the nth position, we need the actual character. How do we start this though? Larry says, I'm on top 100 today. Nice. I appreciate your support for humans. Yeah. Yeah. Left is true. N is 0. C is empty string. Union all. Maybe this is. Maybe we have rest here. Yeah. I think that'll make this easier to do. And so then we can do 1, 1, 0. Select subster L1, 1 from parts where I equals 0. Then this will be select subster L2. CB Meeks and Daniel Vega, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Watching the sequel version, like someone expertly use a chisel as a screwdriver. With an AI, you can make 1,000 bots spinning different answers that looks close enough. Absolutely not cheating. No, that's not how it works. There's rate limits. There's rate limits, so that wouldn't work. Okay. Case and.rest when empty string. Then when nn.rest is empty string and nn.l and left is 0, then nn.I plus 1. Else nn.I n. So this is our row ID that we're selecting from. Case when nn.rest equals empty string and nn.l equals 1, then 0. So left is going to remain the same unless we are... Oh, we need to handle when we're completely done too. Can I just invert? Yes. So when nn.rest equals this, then not nn.I. L or nn.l. Else nn.l. So keep the decision of whether it's left or right the same. Each bot with its own session key. I think that also goes against the entire spirit of the problem. Also, they wouldn't share points at that point. Inuvega says, "What are you doing?" Oh, bot answered. Centralized in a single account after getting the right answer. There's no way it works. Too many possible solutions. Yeah. When did I get the sponsor tag? This year. Okay. Oh, we don't need N. Why do I have N? We don't need to keep track of the character. Yes. Oh, I forgot the select keyword here. Okay, that's L. Case when n.rest equals empty string. This is the tricky part. There's a whole bunch of cases here that we have to handle when it's empty. And nn.l. Yeah, when we exhaust the left-hand string, we need to get a new starting case. So then we have to do select subster. Let's just do L equals 1. That's the easy one first. When we've exhausted the left, then we need to select the first character of right from parts where I equals nn dot I. When nn dot rest equals empty string and nn dot L is 0, then we have to select subster L11 from parts where I equals nn dot I plus 1. Otherwise, we get subster of rest 1 1. And case when n.rest is empty string. I don't know if this is gonna work. Where what? Where nn dot I is less than or equal to select max I from parts. I don't know if this is gonna work. If it does, it's gonna feel real cool though. Daniel Sosa, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Sleepy Meeks, hello. The stream, what are we coding tonight? We are working on Advent of Code, but we're trying to do it in SQLite. Like a fucking insane person. This looks not right. This character's wrong. Right. This character's wrong too. Where the fuck does this? Oh wait, this is the column header. EJR WPWT WJGWR. Okay, it's correct up to there. But then we somehow get another R here and we skip the H and the C here. Our transition is wrong. Somehow. Is there a GitHub for Advent of Code? You just go to adventofcode.com. I have a GitHub for mine, if you want to check it out. Hey, what's up, Senpaz? Hello, hello. And if you want to check out what Advent of Code is, I have a quick video about it on my YouTube channel, which kind of goes over the basics. If you watch this video here, talks about what Advent of Code is. Okay, so our transition is wrong. We seem to be always getting an R. Oh wait, no. Okay, the line transition is correct though. This is fine. EMM, and then it should end in V. Then it should start. Wait, what the fuck? Why is this one right? This one worked fine. What the hell? Is going on? What the fuck is this? Why are you an R? Why is everything else okay? Maybe if I show rest there, it'll make more sense. Also, why do we have a random 6-1 at the end? The maximum value here is 5. So how did we end up with this? Oh, I probably also have to say this. For some reason. Because it probably does one extra iteration before filtering. Yeah, there we go. That looks fine. This is wrong though. So that's the character when it switches over. So the character when it switches over. When rest is empty and left is true, then we select the first character from right. When rest is empty and left is false, then we select... Oh, supposed to start at row 0? Is that the problem? Yeah, we're completely missing a column there. Oh, I'm just dumb. I was reading this one down here. Yeah, this worked fine. I just had an off by one there. Okay. That should be easy. Okay, so now that we have this, should be able to get select C from folded, inner join folded 2 on, so it's a self join, on folded.I equals folded 2.I, and folded.L does not equal folded 2.L. And folded.C equals folded2.C. Okay, so they're in the same line. They're not in the same left and right, and they have the same character. I'm sorry, the music is loud today. Ambiguous column C. Oh. Group by folded.I. Index error. Oh, we have semicolon here. Okay, so those are our letters. So then we need to do the math. SQLite get ASCII value of character. I don't think there's a function for this. Oh. Oh, okay, that does work. Use uppercase SQLite. 52 length case statement go. No, we're not doing that. How about Danger? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, I thought this was W3 schools for a sec. It might actually be W3 schools. Do I have to go grab a beer, chat? Okay, I think it's somebody else. But it's not giving me confidence given that. No, this is not helpful. I feel like I should I feel like in the spirit of the rule, you know what we can do? We can do this. Oh god, damn it. Select these are the high ones, right? Yeah. We can cheat and say we can say that this is uppercase and this is lowercase. Okay, we'll get part 1. I'll go grab a beer and then we'll do part 2. Deal? Deal, chat? Deal? Case when Unicode C is less than 97, then 27 plus Unicode C minus Unicode capital A. I think this actually has to be, oh no, I think that's right. Else 1 plus Unicode C minus Unicode little a and oh, we still the headers on. Is that the right answer for the? It is. And if we change this, fuck yeah, let's go. here's the dumb thing, chat. Takes Python 200 milliseconds, takes SQLite 74. Teach, you weren't following. How you doing, Teach? Oh, I can't even type completely even chat. Wait, I hope this is the same teach, otherwise I'm the fool. Am I the fool? No, I'm not the fool. I'm not the fool. he's watching my stream. Hi, Teach! Hi, Teach viewers! How are you doing? We are going crazy. I'm about to grab a beer, though. So I will be right back, and then we'll do part 2. I promise. Although, if Teach is watching my stream, there's going to be potentially a raid. Why, San? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I will be right back. I promise. I promise. I'll be right back. Sorry, Raiders. Oh, fuck. Maybe I shouldn't say sorry to Raiders. Hi, Raid. How you doing? I already gave Teach a shout out early. So we have a rule on my channel. We have a rule on my channel where if I get tricked into opening W3 schools, I have to drink a beer. And this website isn't W3 schools, but it's either just as bad or somehow fucking worse than W3 schools. So in the spirit of the competition, I'm going to go grab a beer. Like shotgun a beer? No. I'm just gonna tastefully sip a beer. But my name is Anthony. I usually work on open source Python stuff. We are doing Advent of Code today. We are working on doing it in SQLite, which I'm gonna try and do for every day until the end. This is day 3, part 1. It involves 2 folds. Okay, so it looks complicated. It's actually less complicated than it looks. This is essentially a recursive self-join where it iteratively parses the line one part at a time and chomps out pieces from this, and at the end, the input string will be empty. So it's basically chomping bits at a time. So that's what this does. This is similar to that, except instead of chomping half the line, it chomps 1 character at a time and goes through from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. Logic looks a little complicated. It's really just grabbing 1 character at a time. Then finally, it has a table of the line number, whether it's left or right, and the character, and it can self-join on itself to know whether the characters is in both of the sides. And then this is character math. So it's really not that complicated. But Chris's Linux, Fells, KJ Betts, and Milenrod, thank you all for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I will go grab a beer. I will be right back, I promise. I'll see you in a sec. Really not that complicated. Okay, dude. Okay, it's a little complicated. A little bit. All right, but I'll be right back. All right, we are back. I'm out of breath because I store my beers in my basement, so I don't get them as often. So I have to run up and downstairs. We're having a Nutter Your Business Peanut Butter Stout by Grand Armory Brewing. Yeah, the sequel will get more complicated and eventually I will give up. However, do you remember the int code problem? Have you followed Advent of Code for a few years? Anyway, Advent of Code invented their own programming language called int code. And I have written a fully functioning int code interpreter in SQLite. So it can get very complicated and it can still work. What year was that? 2019? We'll show that off because I think it's kind of cool. It's very fucking slow. There's a bug in SQLite where recursive triggers take exponential CPU time. All right, so odd numbers. So day 9 was, I believe, the fully functioning one. So it's a little slow. But you can see here's our int code. Here is our program counter. And our input outputs, our register values. We do this relatively sneaky pragma recursive triggers on. This is the implementation of all the instructions. Here is all of our opcodes. Here's our program counter update. And at the end, the way it kicks it off is just to insert the program counter at the start and tell it to go burr, and then eventually it will spit out the output. So it's yeah, it's a fully functional encode interpreter. Big person says, "Seeing T-John here is cool. I've been watching Anthony's videos for a while and just got into NeoVim." Is this a crossover episode? A little bit. We both stream. I think that SQLite is faster than Python. Well, admittedly, the Python is a little bit sandbagged because most of it is the import time. Yeah, like almost the entire execution of Pythons is importing probably... I don't even know what the slow part is. But we can find out using a little tool that I wrote called Import Time Waterfall. I'm going to bet it's either setup tools or YAML somehow. Dash har part 1 xclipse lc. What? Oh, wrong account. We want the me account. We go here and paste. We should get a little graph of our imports. Okay, so almost all of it is in PyTest. A lot of small things, nothing too chunky. Oh, okay, never mind. It's just PyTest being PyTest, just PyTest things. But anyway, what time is it? So I'm in Pacific time right now. In Eastern time, it's 1 a.m. In Pacific time, it's like 10 p.m. So it's not actually that late for me. Although I am a little jet lagged from intentionally switching my time zone, so I'm fine, but not fine. I'm so very far from fine. Okay, let's do part 2. Part 2 is trickier. The same idea as what we did there. Can you group by... Let's see. Create table wat IC, insert into wat values 1A 2. Oh shit, I want a number. Ugh, I should start at 0. Fuck. Oh, you can. Cool. Cool. Max Razan, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I think I don't need the 2 recursives. Like I said, I think part 2 is easier. Let's switch to the small input just so it's easier to debug. I'm going to get rid of folded. We're going to follow the same approach. Oh, we still want folded, but read table folded. We're basically just gonna nibble 1 character at a time and increment I. Yeah. So we need I as our line number. We have our character, and we have the rest. Is that really it? So we're gonna start with n-1. Might be easier to just nibble off the first character. Yeah, I'm just gonna nibble off 1 character. Select subster s11 from input and select we're just gonna, usually I like to have a base case, but in this case our base case is gonna be the actual start of the computation, which will be fine. Okay, so our line number case when we're actually gonna make this end early. Case when subster nn.rest11 is equal to a new line, then we are incrementing. Then nn.I plus 1, otherwise nn.I. Okay, so that's our line number. Our character, we also need the same thing. When it is a new line, we actually need to go 2 characters ahead. Then subster nn.rest21, otherwise subster nn.rest11, and our rest is also needs this. 3, 2. Skip the new line and the character. Feels weird, but I think it's right. Let's see what this does. That looks decent. I don't know if it's right. Lee, J blah 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 blah, FP, JQ blah 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 blah, PMM. Okay. Hey, what's up, Blood Count? Hello. I love how consistent you are with your streams. Well, I'm gonna be doing this every day. That's the plan. Fixer Jake's going to bed. Thank you for stopping by. Always good to see you. Okay, now that we've got these folded, we can... Is there integer division in SQLite? Oh. Just always integer division? No. Huh. Okay. So... I'm going to add another column here that is our group. And this is going to be I divided by 3 for our group. Yes. Okay, that looks good. And then we just need to do our shit at the end. We need a triple join though. Did you do it, Asks Meat Finder? Did I do what? We've done part 1 in SQLite. We're about to do part 2. Folded.g equals folded2.g. And they're in the same group. And let's do this. Let's make math easier. And folded dot so we can just do this. And join folded 3, where folded dot I equals 0 and folded 2 dot I equals 1 and folded 3 dot I equals 2. That's not right. It's the wrong folder. Where's my fucking AOC? There it is. It's supposed to be 70. Let's see what we actually are getting right now. We're just getting a single R. Huh. Oh, group by folder dot G. Fuck yeah, let's go! Oh shit. Let's fucking go. Nice. Nice. Did you do it? I did it. Salman says this is something. Yes. Bordering on insanity, yes. Marchot says, I can't decide if this is genius or stupidity. Well, I don't think an idiot could do this. Don't mean to be cocky, but I don't think an idiot could do this. 23 in SQLite. That definitely pushed the bounds of... I don't think I've done anything quite like that in SQLite before, so I think I'm learning new techniques, sort of. I think my goal for SQLite is to not need triggers. If I need triggers, I feel like I'm cheating. SQLite is Turing complete? Yeah. Most SQL engines are. So you're gonna random to do projects across the land. We'll seek out your SQLite wizardry? God, I hope not. God, I hope not. That would be tragic. That would be bad times. Alright, let's see if someone is still online. I kinda doubt it because I'm pretty late in doing this. Yeah, everyone's offline. Or all my friends are offline. Let's see if there's someone in the category that is doing AOC though. Are you purposely trying to use SQLite for some reason? I do every year. Oh, Tom and Joy is online. Wait, why did I not see them? What's the other one being matched? I am tripping. I don't see the other one. Oh, there's a bunch of other advent of code streamers. Alka's streaming again this year. Hey. What did they draw? What the fuck is... Look, they're not doing AOC anymore though. Well, we'll go say hi to Time and Joy again. Do you have to have an explicit inner join in this case? I don't. Yes, because otherwise it would do a. I think the default is a left outer join. And solve AOC with paint. Yeah, that would be pretty wild. Only gonna take people to go first gold stars? Not very long. But also today's a lot of people cheated. Well, I'm gonna say they cheated because I think using AI to solve the problems is shouldn't give you a leaderboard spot. You're not actually solving the problems. But anyway, go say hi, be nice, bongo away, throw up your pythons, and I will see you around. Have a good one, chat. Peace.